Welcome back to Rich Tuesday. Everyone wants to blame the phones, the screens, the dopamine, the algorithms, the doom scrolling. And sure, fine, that's definitely part of it. But there's something underneath that nobody is talking about. It's not just that social media made us compare more, which it did, but it's that social media destroyed the only type of comparison that ever made us feel human. I'm going to unpack that. Let me explain. Give me a second here. Imagine you love photography. You're good at it. You're really good. It's 1962. You got a Leica camera, a darkroom in your basement, and an eye for great shots. What does success look like for you? Maybe you shoot the county fair. You hang prints at the diner downtown. The local paper could run a piece on you. Your photos might go up at the public library, and maybe even at a regional gallery. But here's the thing. In your town of 40,000 people, you could actually be the best photographer alive, the undisputed champion, literally. People know your name. Your neighbor stops you at the hardware store and says, "I saw your shot in the Gazette. It was beautiful." You are somebody. Now run the same scenario in 2026. You post your best shot to Instagram. It gets 11 likes, your mom, your wife, and 9 bots. You upload to 500px. Well, now you're competing against 4 million photographers. The top of the feed is some 22-year-old in Iceland with a drone and 800,000 followers. You're not the best in your town anymore. You're not even visible in your town because nobody in your town is looking at local photographers. They're looking at the same global feed you are. You have to be 1 in 10,000 just to be seen. You got to be 1 in a million to actually matter. So, what are you actually? You're nothing. Statistically, mathematically, you're just noise. Here's what I think is actually happening to us. And I haven't heard anybody put it this way. We didn't just get more anxious because of phones. We got demoted. Every single one of us. For all of human history, your reference group, it was your village, your tribe, your town, a few hundred people, maybe a few thousand. And inside that group, almost everyone could find something they were known for. The best baker, the fastest runner, the funniest guy at the bar, the lady who grows the best tomatoes, or the kid who can fix any engine. Status was local. Recognition was local. And your self-worth was local. And the math worked. In a town of 1,000 people, there are 1,000 ways to be the best at something. There are 1,000 small ponds, and almost everyone gets to be a big fish in at least one of them. The internet didn't just connect us. It dissolved every single one of those ponds. It poured them all into one global ocean and said, swim. And the ocean, it has sharks. Millions of them, each one bigger and faster and more beautiful than you, with better lighting and a personal brand. Human beings did not evolve for this. We evolved for groups of 150. That's the number. Look it up. Dunbar's number. Our brains are calibrated to track about 150 relationships, to find our rank, our role, our value inside that group. Our self-worth machinery, it's asking one question constantly in the background. Am I useful to my tribe? Am I respected here? And for the most of history, the answer for people was, yeah, I am kind of useful. I am kind of respected. I'm the guy who does this thing or that thing. People know me. I matter. Now the question gets asked and the brain looks around for a tribe. And the tribe is 8 billion people. And the answer comes back, you are nothing. You are unseen. You don't even register. And we wonder why everyone is depressed. Here's the part that hurts, if that's not enough already. It's not that the local ponds got smaller. It's that they got totally evaporated. Your local camera club, half the members quit because Instagram is just more interesting. Your local gallery, it closed. Your local newspaper that would have run a piece on you, it's just gone. The diner that hung local art, now it's got a TV. and internet Wi-Fi, right? The infrastructure of local recognition, the fairs, the clubs, the papers, the bulletin boards, the guy who knew everyone, all of it has been hollowed out, vacuumed up into the internet feed. So even if you wanted to be a big fish in a small pond, the pond isn't there anymore. There's just the ocean and you treading water, watching someone in Iceland get 400,000 likes on a photo of a glacier. So what do? I don't have a clean answer. I'm 61 years old and I've been thinking about this for quite a while and I don't have a clean answer. But I'll tell you what I do suspect. I suspect the people who are going to be okay, really okay, not Instagram okay, are the ones who deliberately rebuild small ponds, who decide on purpose that their reference group is going to be 12 people they actually know, who make things for an audience of neighbors instead of an algorithm, who get good at something and they let one room of actual humans see it and they just call that enough. Because it used to be enough. For thousands of years, it was enough. The problem isn't that you're not good enough. The problem is you've been told to compete in a pond the size of the planet against people you'll never meet for the attention of strangers who don't even care if you live or die. You were never supposed to be 1 in a billion. You were supposed to be 1 in 150. And inside that 150, you were supposed to matter. If this landed, please subscribe. I don't know how much longer I can do it unless you do. Thanks so much. I'll see you in the next one.